We're in today with the Intel Arc B580. This is a 2024 video card with 2560 shaders. It's got 12 gig of VRAM GDDR6 running at 2800 MHz on the core clock, 2375 MHz on the memory clock, 192 bits bus width, resizable bar enabled, and today we're gonna pair it up with this i9 10 Gen with 10 cores and 20 threads. This is a very interesting setup, but the best thing we can do today is just jump into Far Cry series and see how this video card is holding. Let's go. Let's start with the first Far Cry. All jokes aside, 220 watts consumption from the computer. I got like 50 watts consumption, so I already know from the start that the wattage meter, it doesn't say nothing good here. If I remember correctly, yes, I have minimal, I have average, and I have 1% here too, and I had the MS. All right, so very important to understand how this computer is working in all games, you know, because 20% load on the i9, you know, with 60 watts to play Far Cry. I got maximum details aside from the light. Apparently, even with Steam, it doesn't want to start the game if you put very high on light, you know, so the light apparently it's on high, not very high. In this case, I got 600 megabytes of VRAM utilized. The game looks brand new. Not gonna lie, there are bugs, you know. It feels like you downloaded it with Winamp, this game, seriously, but it's working, you know. It's on the spot when it comes to all video cards. This game, it's exactly what you need for all GPUs. Now, if you put a brand new Intel Arc like this in Far Cry with this system, you're gonna see a couple of hundreds of frames, you know. It's gonna average around 250, and yeah, it's gonna do a fantastic job. You don't have any problems on playing the game, you know. I'm feeling moving the mouse, no spikes, no nothing, you know. It's just spot on with this. All games don't have any problems. Apparently in this game everything is perfect, you know. No bugs, no artifacts, no nothing, no crashes, everything is working. Yeah, I like the first Far Cry, how it's running with the brand new Intel Arc. I want this. I want all the games to be like this. 600 megabytes of VRAM, 50% load on the video card core. What the heck is going on? It's got 54 degrees. I mean, come on, it's using 1 gig of VRAM. It's got 11 left. All jokes aside, I'm utilizing in this situation 6.3 gig of system RAM in order to deliver this performance. Not bad from the computer, you know. It's 20% loaded, 15-20% load on this i9 10 Gen. It's using a quarter of a core in order to get this performance on. Oh, look at that, Far Cry 1 water. You laugh, but this water looks clean, you know. It looks like there is no plastic in it. Number 2, yes, let's go. Look at this, maximum details, 1080p. Let me say 1080p because 1080p is the maximum resolution I can use the capture card. So 1080p, it's okay. The only way I can use 1440p or other resolution is to move to the 4K capture card, but then with those computers I don't have resizable bar, so I kept it on 1080p with this i9 in order to see with the resizable bar how it's performing. So in this situation I can say that yeah, it's doing a fantastic job in this case. This resolution 1440p, it will be a little better, you know, on the load. 1.7 gig of VRAM. Still on number 2, apparently it's utilizing a little more VRAM, you know. Maximum details. Can I use the ratata? It's not very stressed, but you understand that a brand new computer with older titles needs to be okay, you know. So in this situation, I have no bugs. This is the most important thing because, you know, people say, maybe it's a brand new video card and maybe it's not compatible with older games. Look, it's working really nice. I have no problems. Very, very fluent, no stutter. Everything is good, you know. It's on point with this old game. So playing old titles like Far Cry 2 apparently doesn't have any problems, you know. It's utilizing 1.6 gig of VRAM, nearly 40% load on the core of the video card and hundreds of FPS. Let's average the FPS and see how it's going with this, seriously, because I know it's gonna average really well. It's not gonna be too low, you know, the FPS, and the average is going to be fantastic. 100 FPS on the lowest point. This is the most important thing, because if it's dipping below 100 FPS, I mean, like, man, you have an Intel Arc new video card, and it's Far Cry 2, and you still can't have 100 FPS on maximum details with 1080p. Yeah, that's not okay if it's doing that, you know, but it's okay, you know, hundreds of FPS. This is an important event for this video card, because I'm going below 100 FPS with maximum details on 1080p. If I look at the map, I got like 60 FPS on average, but the funny thing is I got only 41% load on the video card score. Why? In some situations 70-80 FPS, it's not loaded. Something's wrong here. I mean, can say I have a CPU, you know, because it's a nice game doesn't utilize more than 1, 2, 3 cores or something, but it's only nearly 5000 megahertz, you know, the CPU. What the heck is going on here? 90 watts consumption from the CPU and 6.7 gig of system RAM utilized. The quality is spot on with the game, but it's start utilizing this, seriously. 79 FPS. Maybe there is an incompatibility with the GPU, you know. Until now you managed to see that is being utilized, you know, so maybe this game doesn't know how to utilize this video card, or doesn't know how to utilize the CPU, you know, many cores, 10 cores, I don't know, it makes no sense. Sometimes when I came with the older computer in Far Cry, it does the same thing, you know, and it's working with SLI properly, with Crossfire is working properly, you know, but it feels like it's not squeezing the life of the video cards, you know, and it's something with Far Cry that doesn't clicks to me, you know. Maybe you understand better and you're gonna tell me, because maybe I need to adjust this in something. Maybe I have to put something inside, or make something to the game that allows me to utilize the video card or the CPU more. But in this case, it's split it in half, both of them, the GPU and the CPU. But it's okay, you know. If I got to play tomorrow the game like this, it's gonna use 330 watt consumption, you know, and I'm going to VSync it, and I'm gonna play to the story because it's doing a fantastic job. I mean, the game looks fantastic, can't say nothing bad about it, but it doesn't utilize the VRAM, you know, only 1.3 gig of VRAM, 40% load on the GPU, you know, so, and 200, 300 watts consumption. This is a very weird game, but on 1080p with this video card and this system, you're gonna see that it's doing a fantastic job on giving me nearly 60 FPS with 1.7 gig of VRAM utilized. Look at this. The only thing I managed to see now in this situation, I barely got 60 FPS. 60 FPS. 60 FPS with a video card like this, with a system like this. I mean, it's maximum details, it's not utilizing the core at maximum. Something is wrong, but you can see in some situation it's running with over 60 FPS. In some situation with 40 FPS. Only 41% load, 1.7 gig of VRAM. Everything is good, allocated 2.1. In this case, I will say it's not a bad configuration. The only thing I want to know is why is it running like this. But I managed to see for the first time a couple of bugs. Let me show you what bugs I'm seeing. See that blue thingy? Look at that. See, there is an effect here, or a blue one versus a brown one. See this line? This query thing? Look at that. First bug with the video card. Not bad, to be honest. I love the performance, but in some situation it's not working really nice. This Far Cry apparently has got a lot of problems. I put everything on maximum details, everything is turned on, and look, the first game that managed to reach 97% load on the video card. Now it's artifacting. Is the sound okay? The sound is okay, seriously. So I can't say nothing bad about the game, you know. Maybe I turned some setting on, you know, when I put maximum, you know, and it doesn't like it. Maybe like in the Far Cry 1, maybe God's Ray. Let's turn it off. Let's start with God Ray. Maybe it's working like that. Nope. Let's go with the quality preset on low details. I'm just curious. Oi. So it is something. I'm gonna put it on ultra. All right. It's ultra. Okay, so with ultra preset, it's working, but it's 57% load on the video card only. MSA AA8. Okay, anti-aliasing, how about 4? Do you think anti-aliasing on 4 is gonna be okay? No, MSA 2. Let's try this. Yeah, it's getting better. So it doesn't anti-aliasing. No, it doesn't like it. So we can put SMAA and it's gonna work with maximum quality. All right, so anti-aliasing apparently with this video card is bananas. So I learned something. now with this video card, with this Far Cry, I managed to understand something. Quality spot on here. Seriously, I like it. I like the reflection. You can see the details on the glove. You know what happens if I shoot? Oh, fantastic! Look at the hole. It's there, perfect. Oh yes, it's working really nice. The effect is good. The reflection on the light. Ooh, look at that. Oh yes, Far Cry looks gorgeous. This is an old Far Cry. This is an old Far Cry, and it runs really nice with this video card. Seriously, nearly 60% load, 4.4 allocated and 2.7 used. I did average this, and in some situation it's working really nice. You know, 60% load on the video card, 58 degrees. It's okay. This is interesting. I'm getting better with the video card on utilization. I got nearly 3 gig of VRAM in this Far Cry. It's very interesting to see this on 1080p because it's doing a fantastic job. And the only thing I'm interested is to see if it's got upscale because I want to turn it off. I want to see the raw power in this case. The game looks fantastic. Everything is working really nice. Nearly 3 gig of VRAM. Let's average the FPS and we'll get a nice performance here with this. Oh man, what an awesome performance from this video card. Seriously, I got good temperature, nearly 60% load on this, and don't understand this. Seriously, what is the problem with this? I think it's not utilizing it because yeah, I got VSync turned off, the core is not maxed out, CPU wise I got like 30% maximum load, you know, but for some reason it's reaching nearly 100 watts, the CPU. I got 300 watts consumption from the wall with this computer. I mean, it's utilizing the computer, you know, can't say nothing bad about it because it's doing the job. But at the same time, some cases, now it's got 150 FPS, 73%, 75% load on the GPU, 60 degrees. I got 60 degrees on the video card. Apparently, you can set it up in Intel software to go faster if you're interested, you know, to keep the video card cool. But all in all, overall performance is great. You know, I got 9.2 gig of system RAM utilized here with this computer. It's reaching nearly 10 gig of system RAM. I think the more I go on this, it's gonna utilize. It looks fantastic, it's running fantastic, so yeah, I can't say nothing bad about it because it does the job. Can I jump into the water? I'm entering a different type of department here with this video card, with the Far Cry that has a different type of story here. Some settings that are making this video card shine, seriously. Hopefully. I got VSync turned off. All of them, they had VSync off, but I'm starting to get this. Dynamic resolution, target frame rate. You know, I can adjust it so I can get a specific FPS, or render scale 1. You know, it's 100%, or I can put it 200% and it's gonna utilize 5.5 gig of VRAM. I want this, so I got maximum load on the video card with 60 FPS. Let's average it because it's gonna be very interesting. So now all of the sudden I got load on the video card with 330 watts. Got 63 degrees and 7.1 gig of VRAM. So from Far Cry, apparently, from this Far Cry, apparently it's working really nice with the video card. This is the type of game that needs to be utilized here. You can actually see on 1080p with maximum details, everything turned on. The game looks fantastic. Can I adjust the colors? Less gamma, brightness, a little less, and a little more contrast. Let's see. Oh, look at that. I don't know my colors, man. I don't even know my colors. Look at this. It looks great. More contrast, apparently. But it depends on you. You know how you can adjust it, how you want to adjust it. Let's see. How many FPS do we get on top of the tower? Until now on the stairs, I got like 80 FPS. It gives me... Dude, my palms are sweaty because I managed to see the movie Tower, you know. And dude, I was getting height fear sensation watching that movie, you know, and sweaty palms. Now I'm playing a Far Cry that has the same tower. Oh man, yo, look at that, 60 FPS on top of the tower. 7 gig of VRAM utilized. Not bad. Holy, they managed to skimp on the details. Whoa, disappointed. Let's see on the effects here. Dude, the old Far Cry was doing, it had effects on the bullets. Just go somewhere where you can see it. This is maximum details, and there is no effect on being shot. Dude, this is a sad thing. It's using, look at that. It's using the video card properly, but this game is nah. Look at that. Where's the bullet? Dude, all games were like 10 times much better. I adjusted the contrast like I done in Far Cry 5, you know, and you can actually see the game looks fantastic. It's gorgeous. I don't know why they put that type of settings, but it doesn't matter. In this situation with the video card, you can actually see I got like 60 FPS on average, 7.2 gig of VRAM utilized. The quality is spot on with this. I got some spikes here and there. Not a big problem with it because it's doing the job. I managed to put double the render scale in order to see if I can utilize this video card, and it does utilize the video card on maximum core load. Look at this. Man, but this game looks fantastic, seriously. Look at it. Maximum load, everything is good with this. And I think this is the right game that needs to be put on a video card like this. Not gonna lie, it's doing the job. So yeah, I like it. 47 FPS when you're using the zipline. Now that's a very interesting performance. I made it in such a way that I want to appreciate it. So in this case, I can say the game looks fantastic, it's running fantastic with maximum details, 1080p, and yeah, nothing to complain. I like it. You know, from now on I can adjust it, and if I'm interested on playing the game, I can utilize the video card properly, you know. Plus I can put my high details and lock the FPS and get some efficiency too. In this game I got the same thing with maximum details. I think it's put on ultra as a preset, and I got one render scale, and I'm gonna put it to double in order to do this. There's many settings that you can put in the game that allows you to play with high FPS, you know, but I want every single game to max out the quality and be on native power, you know, to see the raw power of the video card and how it's being utilized. 46 FPS, 98% load on the GPU with nearly 10 gig of VRAM utilized, 9.9 with 10.5 gig of VRAM utilized and allocated. Dude, this game is utilizing this video card banana with double the render scale. I'm utilizing the VRAM, I'm utilizing the core, 65 degrees in this case. I got 350 watts consumption, so by far the best performance I can see from the video card is in this Far Cry. So if I'm interested on actually playing the game, there's a lot of options that I can set up in such a way that I get the FPS I want. There is FSR, upscaling or stuff like that, all in nothing, you know, can't say nothing bad about it. Oh yeah, look at that. Let's see some explosions. What do you think he's gonna do with the explosions? Well, it dropped the FPS. I like the performance this video card is offering me here. Seriously, even though it's 40-50 FPS, I know how to set up the video card in this game in such a way that I can get the best performance. All I managed to see today was that this video card is awesome. That's it. With all games it doesn't have any problems because it doesn't know how to utilize it, you know. But the games that are a little more newish, you know, then they have render scale, double render scale, and upscaling and stuff like that. It knows how to utilize a video card like this and offer you the best performance and the best quality. And majority of the games that I managed to test, and they had a little more adjustment as a preset, there you managed to see that managed to utilize a lot of resource from this video card. All I can say is that the whole library with this video card is good. I managed to see those those glitches with anti-aliasing, but that doesn't stop me to play a game like that, because I managed to see how it's being set up, you know. So some advanced anti-aliasing is not okay, but if you put normal, it's gonna be okay. I like this attitude. I like this attitude this video card is offering here, and I like it how it's performing. I think it's worth it if you buy a cheap this video card, if you can find a cheap deal. It's got the VRAM, you can see managed to utilize it properly, so playing some newish games with the video card is gonna be fantastic, you know, because you have the VRAM and the performance. So all in all, that I managed to see today in the Far Cry series, it's a fantastic performance from a brand new video card. In my books, I think this video card is awesome, and if it's cheap and you want a brand new video card, I recommend it. If you have any suggestion for this video card or for the system in the future, make sure you leave a comment, smash that like button, and I will see you very soon.